Okay, so it's been requested a few times to talk more about wrestling stories. Well, this is going to be that episode. Good morning, everybody. So this picture just pulled up on my Facebook for those on this day, like the memories thing, which I generally don't look at. But my grandmother had posted something earlier that I was going to read to you guys, which kind of kicked my day off. And then I saw the memories thing at the top of the feed, which now has me in this spiral where I'm on MySpace right now, looking at the old backyard wrestling page that we used to have on there. There was a cool little NOW logo. Here was the flyer for the very last show. You see Matt, Tom, and Rebel right there. Myself and Havoc. Wreckless versus A3K, Justin versus Nick Fleury, A-Rock versus Static, and then we had the throw together tag team match of the poor guys that we didn't really have anything to do with. They were all new at the time, which like that list includes Death Toll and Chuck. Do you see him? That was some all-star shit, but that was our very last New Omega Wrestling show. Our very last. The following week we did the Bob Saget show, so the Saget show ended up being our last, but there is one lost, forgotten show, and it's because I was stupid and I signed over the rights to the event. We were able to film the event ourselves, so I do have footage of it, but we have never been able to release any of the footage from that event. Some stuff has been put in clips and whatnot, but here's the flyer for, I'm gonna have to kind of, well, I mean, it's already up there, screw it. Here's the flyer for the TV taping. Wait, I'll hold it straight. That was the very first TV taping that we did for a show that ended up never airing, but still one of all of our favorite shows. Chris Reckless went to the hospital that night after his match in the main event. Matt Zion and T. Summers had a strap match. They faced each other at all the big shows. This was our 20th Collision event. What a show. What a show. I faced Tom in that show. February 22nd, 2009. So that same year, just a couple weeks later, this was Event Alpha 3. Oh, I loved that show. We were supposed to have bands play. We were going to have like 3 different performances. We had an entire backyard wrestling event planned out. What a show. That was when Justin got his head busted open. He went to the hospital that show. Me and Matt had just an absolute, Event Alpha 3, it was raining that day, and me and Matt had a terrible match. I haven't watched that match in a long time. No, it was a good match. The crowd was behind it. We had this huge build-up, right? And it was this huge thing, and it was raining outside, and I fucked it up bad. Like, I remember I think there were 2 or 3 things, and I was like personally defeated in the match. I was just, okay, let's get this over with, which was like very unlike me. I was tired, I was beat, everything was slippery. I went for a springboard, and instead of going more towards the corner where there's more stability on the top rope, I went in the center, in the middle, and Matt was starting to get back up to his feet, and I went to springboard clothesline him or give him, something. I think it was a clothesline.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, knees right to the face. What is that? Wait a second. Oh, that leg giving out. Oh my God.
Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of footage that I'm gonna have to go back through and like add this stuff into, but like, that was a really fun show. A-Rock versus Rebel. This is not the show that he got his head kicked in. Now, like, New Omega Wrestling was put together of what is now pretty much the original Wreckless Eating cast, which is the Wreckless Eating cast. This was the biggest crowd we ever packed in a backyard for any of our backyard shows. There was like 130 130, 120, and like not overinflated numbers. It may have been 110, but we broke 100 that night, and that was the first time we had ever done that in attendance. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. I really wish I was able to show you guys video and shit from that. I don't know if there's anything roaming around online. Now it's just reminiscing about wrestling shit, which, like, that's some of my favorite stuff to talk about. That was the one thing that I always wanted to do growing up. Like, that was what I thought my career was going to be. New Omega Wrestling was my, okay. I'm trying not to get myself sidetracked. New Omega Wrestling was my way to kind of, like, implement my love for wrestling. And, like, yes, we were completely untrained. Well, by that point, New Omega Wrestling, myself, Havoc, Matt Zion, and T. Summers had all been to wrestling school at least once. But once we started New Omega Wrestling in 2005, I ended up making our very first ring. Just because it was going to be affordable and it was going to be something that we were able to get a hold of. We were researching, looking to buy new rings, and they were like $3,000 plus shipping was going to be another $3,000. And as like, I don't know, at that time, 19, 20-year-old kids, like, where are we going to get $6,000? I mean, even at this point, where am I going to get $6,000 to drop on a ring? I just saw a company posted a GoFundMe or something like that, like one of those crowdfunded donation fundraising, whatever you want to call it, to like have their fans help them purchase a ring, which, like, I thought that was strange. It is 2017 and stranger things have happened, right? But our very first ring was bad. It was built out of plywood, 2x4s, and the base inside, like this 2x4 frame that we built and based it in cement in the ground was tires. We had hundreds and hundreds of vehicle, like car tires, that created the bounce for the ring. It ended up working out great. The only problem we had was like the base was fine. It was dangerous. There were like straps, like metal straps that we had screwed down into the side frame. And so that's like our very first New Omega Wrestling group picture. You could see like this is all 2x4s, all like in this area that was covered by the tarp, but it was 2x4s, and the post was the problem that we ended up having because it just couldn't support the weight of us actually using the ropes, so we kind of had to fake hitting the ropes, right? How shocking in professional wrestling. But we had that ring for just shy of a year before we ended up all pitching in and purchasing a ring off of a friend of mine who used to live up north, but he sold us our ring for like, I don't know, $1,000 or $1,500 or something like that. So we all pitched. I almost died on that trip. Me, Justin, and Brad took Brad's truck and rented just a tiny trailer, an open, like, just tiny flatbed trailer. And we drove from Los Angeles all the way up to Stockton. Got the ring. The ring was a 16-foot ring, so each beam and board is like 16 feet. Well, we had a 14-foot trailer. So you have a I'm going to use the pipe as my reference point. You have a 14-foot trailer, but then all the boards are hanging off like the backside. So we started like this, and we're like, that's like questionable because we don't know if it'll stay. So we made the stupid decision of now we put everything in so it won't hang over too much, and we dropped the tailgate and we loaded everything so it was kind of like sitting up on the back of the truck. No, we didn't drop the tailgate. It was up and everything was sitting up on the back of the truck. Then we strapped it down and we were going to try. It was going to hang way too far over the California legal limit. We would have been pulled over. It was a disaster. And then coming down the 5 freeway over the part that is known as the Grapevine, we were coming down the hill and momentum was terrible and the trailer started doing this, and then because the trailer was doing this, right, so then the truck's here. Well, when the trailer started going back and forth, it started getting momentum and it was bouncing, and as it was bouncing it started moving the truck. So now we're doing this. We're going back and forth, and it was the most terrifying experience because I'm passenger seat, Justin is in the middle. It's a bench seat, like not made for 3 people, but 3 grown men, right? We were 20, 21-year-old guys just on a freaking road trip to go buy a wrestling ring, and we're coming down the grapevine, and next thing we know, we're staring at the center divider, we're staring at the freaking side of the freeway, which is just, it's a mountain. Like, you're coming down a mountain. You had to go up this mountain, now you're coming down a mountain, and it just started throwing the truck all different directions. Like, that was one of the first times I really remember going, I can questionably die right now. Like, I had done a lot of stupid shit, but like, this was taking so long that we had enough time, which it may have been a 5 or 10 second experience. And I was like, we are gonna die. And Brad ended up hitting the gas and it straightened out the trailer. He was able to kind of correct the situation, but it's been requested a few times to talk more about wrestling stories. Well, this is going to be that episode. And I know I gotta get back to talking about like the real shit, but sometimes we need the distractions in our lives to boost our moods. Cause like, I was feeling really, really just down and sad when I started this, but like, thank you guys. So now I'm pretty sure I have in this the entire New Omega Wrestling collection. That was not everything. I found more. So that might have the stack of what I was looking for, but I used to produce NOW DVDs. This is one of them. This is Event Alpha 3 of the show I was going to show you. Not just because everybody knows who he is, it's one of my favorite stories that I got to tell. I had a couple really good feuds, but this one told like a really good story.
You didn't come out here, say that you quit, end NOW, because I'm gonna end your goddamn career, you son of a bitch! You think that everybody respects you when my arm is raised on our biggest show of the year? You're full of shit. It's definitely gonna be the journey that brought us here, Tech. Trying to injure me off. You wanna take me out, Matt? Well, come do it right now. But it's most certainly gonna be Destiny that sees me through.
So that was the story and the build up to it. God, it was so much fun. Like, we had a great time doing this, and like,
Shit! Ah! 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 Ah, shit!
Wait, going up. Going up. Right into the headlock. Oh, wait a second. Right into a bear hug. Is that a bear hug or is that a... No, he's got a, in a front face headlock. Oh my God. Wait a second, there's T. Summers. There's T. Summers. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh my God, what is this gonna be? Oh, powerbomb in the corner. Oh.
Giants Gate! Help too?
Oh, here's the Zion's Gate. Here it is. Could this be it? Oh, he nails him with it. 1, 2. Oh, and he grabbed the rope. Oh. T. Summers, Matt Zion's partner. Wait a second. Oh my God. And there's Havoc, Tech's partner. Oh my God. These two, oh! What the hell is this? Chris Wreckless in the ring.
Static, we need you!
What the hell is this? Oh, no way!
Static! Static! Static!
Oh my God, wait a second. Oh, power slam. What is Chris Wreckless doing out here? The ref is still out. Oh my God! Oh my God, what the hell is Chris Wreckless doing out here?
So we were talking wrestling stories earlier and the camera died. Hi, I did some yoga. I did DDP yogas. It was the energy workout, which is like the lightest workout, but I'm gonna make a smoothie and then go get on the elliptical. I figured that like, even though the camera died and that was kind of just like a taste of some stuff, like it was a start, like to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are interested in any of the wrestling stuff. I've had a couple people say that they want more wrestling stories because like it is pretty interesting and it involves the entire Wreckless Eating crew. So let me know what you guys think. That was just kind of like a little snippet, I guess. We'll call it a trial run, but the majority of people think about having more of the old wrestling shit. Like the video looks bad, so I don't know. We'll see. It may have to just be story time. I kind of feel as if, well, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening right now, and I kind of feel as if we haven't done much, but like we've done a lot of talking. We'll see in editing if I make any sense. It's kind of just been like a really nice, relaxing day. It started raining outside. It was pretty nice and clear today. Light clouds in the sky, but like I have coming up tomorrow at noon a 4-pound burrito challenge. So we've done like 4 or 5 different food challenges now, and I really want to win one. This one is not going to be a spicy one. We kind of did that. Natter found a non-spicy challenge, so I don't have to die. It looks like a pretty good Mexican food joint, so we're gonna be doing that. I can't really find a picture of it. It's called the Killer Burrito. So I want to finish this challenge. I think that's it. I'm gonna edit this video. It's like 8:20. I'm gonna end the vlog now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know it's been quite a bit of talking. Tomorrow will be an adventure. If you guys have any ideas on anything you guys want to see us try, or a type of food you guys want to see us try, if you guys see anything, tag me in on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, wherever you guys may see it, which means you guys gotta follow me first. Make sure to check out all my links. They're all down below.
Oh, the Dolo bomb! Is this it?